Hello guys, hope you're all doing well. It's a beautiful day at the farm. Today we're on site, of course, checking out the progress of the goat house, as you can see. And most of you have been asking so many questions on goat farming. And one of the questions, how many goats can I start a goat farm? It's advisable to start with at least 25 females and 1 buck. This will help you build pens gradually for expansion if you want to go into commercial system. There's a lot to learn about goat farming, so start small and improve your goat farming over time. Rise and shine, Value Farm family. Welcome back to another episode of The Farm. If you're new here, you are most welcome. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and also turn your notification bells not to miss out on any episodes of The Farm. And of course, to all our returning subscribers, thank you so much. Asante sana and karibu to Value Farm. I really appreciate you guys so much. It's a beautiful day. The sun is out. You know, whenever it's hot, those are my favorite days at the farm because the sun is out. I love the sun. I love it so much. And I'm so happy to bring you guys along today at the farm. Yeah, a lot is happening today and I'm going to be sharing with you guys some more updates about the farm, what is currently happening here. I think you can see from my background, the new goat house is really coming up so well so far. And I'm super excited to share with you guys what is actually happening and what we're going to see in the video. Well guys, this is a raised goat house. As you can see, it's quite different from what we have from the previous goat houses that you've seen. So we always strive to make sure that there is change, there is betterment of the building, how it's built and everything. So you can see from the poles here, guys. When you look at the poles, previously, the first house, we actually did not have the concrete poles. Then the second one, we used concrete poles. But this other one here, we only use concrete below here, as you can see. Then we use this other eucalyptus logs. This is really very firm, it's going to really hold the building so well so far. And also for this other concrete you see back from here, it's going to help with the termites not attacking the poles. All poles have concrete below so that it is really very firm. You can see there's nothing like even shaking, like it's just so firm. Then of course the progress so far, the poles have been put down here, then the flooring has already been done. I wanted to take you guys up so that you can see what is actually happening. And of course more progress is coming up for you when everything is done, when we've already leveled the ground here. So the work is still going on. I wanted to show you the flooring and also how we have really done it. It is the same flooring that we used even in the previous houses because we have to make sure that there is easy flow of the wastes from the goats so that they can fall, the droppings can fall easily to the ground, and also easy for cleaning, you know, disinfecting and all that. So guys, let me take you guys up so that you can see the flooring. You guys are going to see me in action when I'm climbing here because I'm a farmer and I have to show you guys what we go through before, what we go through climbing and making sure that you work and see what is happening, guys. So let's go. Oh. Well guys, we are right here, like the flooring I told you guys about. Yeah, it's really looking amazing so far. I'm really super excited with what these guys are really doing. They've really managed to make sure that the spacing of this flooring is really perfect. So this is 1/2 inch, as you can see. As you can see, you can measure it very well. So this is not going to really make the goats, you know, when the goats are in here, they keep moving so that their feet do not go under it. So at least the measurements have been very uniform, as you can see right here. I'm just so happy. I'm so glad with what they are currently doing. The spacing is perfect. The wood that they used is also really perfect and uniform. And at least they made sure that they didn't use the rough wood. You know, most places that you go, and you find that the wood that maybe the contractors have used is not really very smooth. It is so rough and it makes it so hard for cleaning, and when the wastes get into it, it doesn't really get so clean very well. So this one here, it's at least, you know, polished enough. It is really nice, and I'm really super proud with the progress so far. And of course, partitions are also going to be coming in very soon, because we have to have different partitions for the males, for the females, different breeds as well. That will also definitely come for you guys so that you can see exactly what we are talking about. But for now, they are finishing up with the flooring first, then the roof will also come up first. So, you know, they're systematic and this is what they do. I don't want to really dictate and say, okay, start with the roof or what, but what they've started with here, I think is really doing so well. So there are some gaps that they're trying to fill here, because remember, the space has to be enough. They have to measure the wood as well. We have our timber, sorry. Guys, let me show you guys the timber that we brought. So there's still more work coming in, as you can see from there. So that is the wood we have on the background. That is what they're using to make sure that the measurements are perfect enough for the flooring. And also when it's not balanced, because the house has to be really flat, if it's not balanced enough, then it's going to really cause, it's not going to be so well for the goats as well when they're inside the house. So it should be flat enough. The measurement should be flawless. That's what I should really say. But I'm really, guys, so happy with this progress. Of course, next time we shall bring for you what is actually happening. But I just wanted to share with you guys the progress of the new goat house, and this is going to hold over 700 goats. That is the estimate that we estimated for the house. So over 700 goats is going to be here. And the beauty about us coming this other side, because the place is raised, yeah, I feel this is a perfect place for the goats to be in. So I wanted also to show you guys what is actually happening. I think we shared this in the previous updates, but let's go to the well, because we have a borehole that we are building for to supply water, because the goats have to drink water when they come here, before they go grazing, they have to have water. So we have a borehole being dug as well that I wanted to share with you guys, so that you can see how far it is coming through. So let's go that side and we see, then also we see more updates of what is actually happening right now at the farm, and other things that we would be of interest to show you guys today. But I'm really happy, I'm really hyped to share with you guys what is happening today. So let's go to the borehole, guys, and we see. You guys want to see me go down? Okay, come along. Coming up was very easy, but getting down is not easy. But anyway, let's go down. Pray for me. Hey, Jesus Christ. Yeah, vale, cosa. Hi guys, so we are right here at the borehole. I know I showed you guys the updates, so come along with me. Yeah, vale, cosa. So guys, this is the borehole that we have. Of course, it is still being worked on. We have our guys, our team, who is really working on this, and this is going to be one of them. We are going to dig 2 boreholes. After this, they're going to reach the water, I think, within 2 days. In fact, the water is already here, and they're going to drain that water and go deeper so that they can get cleaner water, because we want water to be really very clean for the goats and also for human consumption. So this borehole is going to be for the goats, for the animals, and also for human consumption. So that is what we want to be done right here. So I'm really happy. Everything is going on as planned. As for today, they are going to drain the water, that other the water they had reached, and they're going to drain it off. They have the little water pump right here. So Alex, who is their person in charge, has gone to get a generator from the farm so that they can drain the water. They're going to connect with this water pump right here. And what we are going to use here, we are going to use a solar pump. So it's going to be very easy. We are not going to use the generator for pumping and all that. It's going to be easier and also less costly in the long run. so it's going to be solar based. So we are working on that. Of course, when we come with the solar pump and everything that we are going to use here, we shall definitely give you guys update on that. But that is what is going to be happening. The work is coming through so well so far, and at least so much is going on right here. This is a new section, so there's a lot that we have to put in place. Of course, the accommodation for the people to watch for the goats, the security has to be also put in place so that they can safeguard the animals on this other side, because most of the buildings are on the other side of the farm, which I'm going to take you guys. So I think that is the update for here. I'm so happy, very glad with what is happening here. Unfortunately, I couldn't share this with you because it's really taking so long, and we have to go and check on the animals as soon as possible because a lot is going on, cleaning. We have to make sure that, you know, everything is done properly and the guys are doing their things at the right time. So maybe we can come back later, or we shall give you updates in the next video, but we should have seen how we are going to drain the water, but unfortunately it's taking so long. So let's go to the other part of the farm and we see actually what is happening and everything that is going today. Let's go. Yeah guys, we are right here. We reached the farm. So I'm going to give you some little update about this other section here. Like I always tell you, early morning is when we do most of the cleaning, making sure that the animals are fed, especially for the pigs. So the pigs have already eaten their first meal of the day, and cleaning has already been done as well, but more cleaning is being done because what happens for the pens that we have here, the pig stars, we always change the wood shavings. As long as it gets really decomposed into like really dust, that's when we have to make sure that we change and put more. So today early morning, that's what has been happening, and I wanted to take you guys so that I can show you definitely what was going on. We have amazing piglets right here. This is an amazing mom. I was really so surprised today morning when I came. These piglets can feed a lot from their mom. They're really taken so much from her. So we always make sure that we leave some extra feed for her in the feeding trough right there. So these piglets are still here. They're really young, but you may think they're supposed to be weaned because I wanted them to be weaned as soon as possible, but they're really young. So let's leave them right here. They're going to still be with the mom, and they're going to, you know, reach the right age that we are supposed to wean them. Then we shall let them go to the other pen that we normally take them to. But they're really looking amazing. I'm so happy that at least this is a very good mom. You know, there are some moms that are really not good. They step on the piglets. They always, you know, don't even feed them very well. But at least the majority that we have here are very good moms. They make sure that the piglets are fed. They're not stepping, they're not sleeping on them as well. That is the beauty about it. So let me show you guys this other section right here. So this is the pen that I was telling you about, that they had changed cores. The wood shavings were really old and it had decomposed. And remember, for the wood shavings, they don't go to waste. We always take them to our garden. So this acts as manure, fertilizer. So if you have a garden of matoke, you know, cabbages, tomatoes, whatever you're planting, this is very, very good manure. So we have already removed, and this is the new bedding that we have. We changed because remember previously we used to use wood shavings as well, but we are now using the sawdust. So sawdust or wood shavings do the same work. So we have changed to sawdust right here, and it's really good. And this pig here, right here, is really, it's a boa, by the way. It's an upcoming boa, very good, very young as well. It's enjoying its new bedding, and it's really very comfortable for it as well. So this is what was happening today. So we're trying to change some few sections, and even the one in the middle was being changed. So we changed 2 sections, this other one, then the other one as well, because we wanted it to be comfortable for them, not to really even make itself dirty as well, and also for easy maintenance of the house. So that's what was actually happening right here this morning. And of course, more cleaning is being done. Let me take you to the inside so that you can see updates of the piglets, especially the ones we brought from South Africa, then also the ones that we have you know, that are really growing, that are ready to be taken to other farms, because we have some piglets for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months that are ready to be taken to other breeders out there. So let me take you guys inside so that you can definitely see what I'm talking about. Let's go. Well guys, we are right here, and of course, you know, cleaning is being done. So Paul is removing the waste, the extra waste that are on top. Then of course that is what we are also taking to the section that we take our fertilizer or the manure to first decompose properly before we put to the garden. So that's what really happens. So he picks up the waste, the extra waste, then we spray. So we are going to be spraying. Most of you have really seen what we use to spray here. We use the IMO solution to spray in right here. So we have piglets like this one. These were weaned currently, and they're just 2 months. So these ones are supposed to be going, of course. There's some who have already booked their piglets. We shall definitely give you the piglets as soon as possible. As long as you make your payments early enough, you'll come for your piglets. So they're right here, they're looking amazing, and I'm really super impressed. Then when you come to this other section here, we have the section for 3 months. My goodness, sometimes I'm just so proud of what we are doing right here at the farm and how we are really taking care of these piglets. These are just 3 months, but they look really good. Really good. The size is perfect. At least we are reaching the weight that we expect them to be at. So this is what it is. This other side, they're also feeding. So they just in their final feeding time, because they already gave them the feeds, you know, everything is happening well so far. So I don't want to really disturb these pigs, guys, because some of them are already resting, some of them have finished, especially the big ones from this other side. The boars and the sows have already finished feeding, so they're resting. That's why you don't hear so much noise, because they're now resting, they're relaxing, and they're used to people. They're used to our team cleaning, as they're just sleeping, as they're just relaxing. So that is actually what is happening. So I don't want to make noise for them. Let me show you guys our females that just came from South Africa. Oh my God, I'm so impressed. I want to show you guys them as well, how they are progressing. Then also the boa. I know you guys saw this update somewhere in some video of the male boa that we bought from South Africa. It was not violent. It was being so stubborn, whereby it was just climbing on the walls, you know, making noise all the time. But the solution we got for it was to get it female. So we got it a female, and it is now calm. They all in the same pen. So let me take you guys so that you can see how it really looks like. Guys, this South African male is right here with its female. But it's now calm. I remember the days we used to come here, I would come just screaming, you know, making noise and all that. But now that we put it with its companion, it's now better. It's now quiet. I can't even believe it. Then let's check out these other ones here. Oh my God. I'm super proud of what our team is doing here as well. The pigs are looking amazing. They're very clean, well fed. The water is available all the time. They make sure the water is pumped on the reserve tank, treated, and the pigs have clean water to drink. And the house is well maintained. Everything is really looking nice, because at least the cleaning is done on time. They're looked after very well. That is the beauty about pig farming. In case you really want to benefit from what you're doing at your farm, make sure your pigs are fed on time, you have clean water, and you make sure that everything, the house is clean for them. That is what you really need as well. But there's a lot that is there. I just don't want to disturb the pigs. Let me get out of here, but I will definitely show you guys what is actually happening in case you want suggestions. Of course, most people also suggested us to give them our current feed formula that is going to be coming up. We shall definitely do a feed formula where we shall be mixing and also telling you guys what we are currently giving to our pigs. So that video will definitely come in detail so that we can share with you guys the feeding formula. So do not worry about that, but let's go to a different section and let the cleaning still continue so that we see what is actually happening here. So let's go to a different section, guys. Guys, look at this beast right here. This is one of the pure boas we have. So amazing. Looks so nice. One of the additions that we have at the farm. Really super excited, guys. And this man here is less than a month. Guys, I'm just so happy to share with you guys what's happening here. Hey, this man, let me put him down so that you can see how he even looks like. Come here, come. And he's a male, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Hope I didn't scare you. Yes, guys, we are right here. Yeah, it's really getting late. It's just because the numbers of goats have gone up, so there's a lot that is going on, and the vet has to make sure all the goats are checked. So that's why you're seeing these goats behind here are still in the paddock, but we are soon getting them out. Then of course the South African goats are going to come to the butt to feed as well. We have already prepared their feeds. They're right here, already cut. As you can see, we do have the shrub. Some of the shrub that we have is right here. Then we have some brocaria grass right here. Then we also have the napier grass. So the napier grass is right there. We also have the maize stalk. These goats currently like the maize stalk. I don't know why. We have the maize stalk right here. So we keep changing for them as well. So that is what is really happening. We are going to let them out shortly as everyone gets to be done with what they're doing. So that is what is happening right now. Then of course the water is ready. We have already fetched the water for the South African goats as well. And we also have our other goats that, that were just brought to the farm. Those ones already gone with another person who herds them out in the field. The cows have already gone out. They're not in their kraal. So those ones, at least it's easy because we don't have so many numbers for now. So the guy who takes care of them is already in the field taking care of them. Then they'll be back here by 1 because they have to have lunch by 1. So these ones have delayed for today. So we are going to extend the time they're going to be in the field. Then they will come like an hour later than the usual time, because we always have specific time that they need to be at the field, then come for lunch, then they have to go back for the afternoon round when they've also taken the water. So that's what is actually happening. The South African goats, the beauty is they already had their feeds in the morning, because remember we first give them some grain early in the morning, so they're not suffering, they're not suffering in there, they're not starving. So they have some feeds already given to them. So that's what is happening. So it is only these ones that are really starving right now, but they're going to go out as soon as possible. So anytime from now, we have to let them go to the field. But I just wanted to give you guys updates. Of course, more updates are going to be coming up. If you have any video suggestions you want us to do for you next time, please leave your comments down below. And in case you found anything interesting from this video, please leave your comments as well, so that we can also hear from you guys. We love to hear from you guys. We love to learn from you guys. If there's a different way that you guys are doing your things at the farm, please let us know as well, because we have experienced farmers out there who are also watching the same video. So please do not worry, do not be scared to leave a comment, so that we can also learn from each other. Remember, this is a family, right? And learning never stops. As long as you're a farmer, you have to learn each and every day, right? And of course, even if you're an expert, at least there's something new. There's something that comes new on the market. So you have to make sure that you learn, you do your research, and you also, equip yourself with more knowledge on farming. But we really appreciate you guys so much. If you haven't checked out our social media platform, please, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go to Instagram, that is Value Farm UG, Facebook Value Farm, TikTok Value Farm. Go see behind the scenes, go check what we are currently doing. Some things that do not make it to YouTube are right there on TikTok, on Facebook, and also Instagram. But we really appreciate you guys. Subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Until next time, bye.